assistance. Boost about to come online.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
What is up guys, Woo here, back again with another Division 2 build video, and this is my SMG run, gun, stalk your prey, but melt them like butter build. Now that's a lot to take in, but I'm utilising this in conflict a hell of a lot. And I'm not a huge fan of conflict, we all know that, but I do enjoy killing people. That's just a hobby of mine. I do it on a daily basis. However, I'm not the best at killing people. I'm not an avid PvPer in the Division 2, but I've been utilising this build. And this build for DPS, it shreds. It really does. So I had to share with the YouTube community. So of course, guys, if you enjoy the video, thumbs doodle. That helps. Of course it does. It helps me get a little bit of, again, algorithm-like, definitely. And of course, yes, drop the woo bomb on the subscribe button. Ding that notification bell so you are notified when I upload my shit. Guys, let's do this. Now, guys, this is my run, gun, melt like butter build. I'm rolling with the gunner specialization. The reason being, I want that 15% armor on kill. I'm quite squishy at 703k armor, so I'm a squishy man. Okay, so again, when there's Baker's dozen builds, they're going to get me, and then 1A builds, you know it's going to happen. Even though with that little bit of a nerf, I'm still a little bit susceptible to be one-shot. So 700k armor is, again, up close and personal, but still you are squishy. So be careful with this build. Of course, you can invest a little bit of armor. You can get an armor piece that will get you over about 900k armor. That's potentially a good option. But with this, I wanted to go all out carnage. Screw it, just all out damage. SMG, melt those feckin' agents in conflict. And that's the kind of, again, the mantra I've gone through on this build. So gunner, 50% armor and kill. Plus, you get the Banshee Pulse, which is decent in PvP. Now, I've opted for Coyote's Mask as the exotic item. With that, the exotic mask, that's Pack Instincts is a talent. You and all allies gain a bonus based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. 0 to 15 meters, that's 25% critical hit damage. 15 to 25, that's 10% crit hit damage and 10% critical hit chance. And 25 meters, that's 25% critical hit chance. And again, my kind of mindset rolling with this build is it is, again, up an atom, your close and personal build. So having an extra 25% critical hit damage does elevate this build to another level. And plus, if you get a kill with a critical hit, you will get an extra shitload of critical hit damage. So it is potentially rip-roaringly good. So guys, with this 15% weapon damage to its max, 5.2% critical hit chance, 11% crit hit damage, and a nice 11.8% critical hit damage mod. The chest piece, which is the first of the named talents, is, again, it's Sokolov Concern, so that's 10% SMG damage, 15% critical hit damage, 15% weapon damage, that's nice, my max armor regen, some nice explosive resistance as well, and of course 10.9% critical hit damage as an offensive mod. That helps to build up as much crit damage on the build. Obliterate is the target. That is an awesome, awesome talent. Critical hits increase weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 15 times. So 15, yeah guys, 15% weapon damage by simply just slapping as much critical hit through as possible. So it is a really good top tier talent, especially again, up close and personal. If you're just going to continuously critical hit, and again, this is a max crit chance build, then guys, yeah, you're going to garner that extra weapon damage as you are continually hitting your opponent. So it's a really good talent, in my opinion. Again, guys, we'll go for the holster. The holster is the Seska Viroba brand set, SRO. There you go. And that's 10% critical hit chance. Again, I'm trying to build up to get this max crit hit chance. So then, guys, I can focus on critical hit damage. And this is a lovely piece, as you can see. Weapon damage, critical hit damage. So again, it's about 2% off max. Critical hit chance is maxed. Now, the knee pads, it is against Circle of Concern, which is max weapon damage, 10.5% critical hit damage, and 6.1% headshot damage. Again, with this, I don't need critical hit chance because I'm maxed out already. So that's, again, something to bear in mind, is you can utilize a different slot if need be. But headshot damage does pay dividends if you're on PC. I'm not, I'm console, and I have a notorious potato aim. So when I do proc that headshot, then that 6% will come in handy. The gloves, they are Grupo Sombra, 15% critical hit damage, which is an awesome pair of gloves. 15% weapon damage, 5.6% critical chance, and 11.7% critical hit damage. Nice. I love this pair of gloves, and that's why you can see where I'm rolling with these gloves. And also, as you can see with these as well, there are no named pieces. When I say named pieces, there's no damage to armor. There's no special knee pads, Fox's Prayer. There's no special gloves. You know, I've opted for just, again, what can drop in the game. Just any old drop. Simple as that. Again, rather than tied to RNG. We all get Coach's Mask at season level 35. And again, all these pieces, they drop within the game or part of the season's pick. So it's simple as that. And then the backpack is Providence Defense. And that's headshot damage. And this is a nice backpack. That's why I'm using it. Is weapon damage, max crit chance, headshot damage. I'd love that to be critical damage. I would love CHD on there instead of headshot damage. But still, it is what it is. And 11% critical damage as an offensive mod. I'm utilising the talent Companion. While you are within 5 meters of an ally or skill, total weapon damage is increased by 15%. And the trick with rolling with this is to use your fixer drone, because your fixer drone is continuously at your side. Again, there's about a 25-second cooldown, wherever it may be. You'll get that back in no time, and then you're back in the fight, and you will get that extra 15% weapon damage. That helps. And again, you've got the stacks from Obliterate, so it works a treat with this setup. It does really work really well. I'm talking 360k crits. And I'll demonstrate very shortly, but 360k crits is nice. And then the primary weapon, yes, what it's all about is the Dark Winter SMG. It is a 93k damage. Yes, boys and girls, 93k damage. It's nice. I like this. I genuinely do. 1200 RPM. 45 in the mag. It's beastly. It is absolutely beastly. I love this setup. So again, SMG damage is primary. Then we have critical chance is maxed at 21% and 10% damage to targets out of cover, and that's multiplicative, and that's a nice bonus to have. That's a bigger bonus than having an additive damage bonus. Perfect Killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 50% critical damage for 10 seconds. My critical damage on this build base is 138k. 138k? 138%. That's right, I'm going mad in my old age. 138% or 138.5. We'll go through the stats in a short while. But so I'm going to get an extra 50% critical damage. You're going to shred. You're going to bloody shred. It's as simple as that. If you're fighting 2 opponents, 2 enemies, 2 agents, and you take one down with a critical hit, which is the likelihood of the outcome, what will happen? You will reload, and in that 10-second period, and 10 seconds in a gunfight is a long time. Those 10 seconds... you're going to get an extra 50% critical hit damage. That's 190% critical hit damage. Yeah, it's crazy. So, guys, you are going to hit so hard with this build. So hard. Now, in terms of the mods on this, they are critical hit chance, rounds, I lose a bit of reload speed, critical hit damage as well, that's nice, and critical hit chance. I believe I'm on about 57% or something like that, so I could take out some critical hit chance on one of these, put some headshot damage on. What's on this one? So yeah, there you go. I could lose 5% critical chance and get some headshot damage. Problem is, my headshot damage, my headshot aim is appalling. Again, I'm not a great PvPer in the Division 2, so me, I'd rather the chance than the chance of maybe hitting a headshot, which is minimal. So yeah, you can swap those out if need be. And then we look at the secondary is, yes, the Baker's Dozen, yes, which has had a nerf. Yeah, we know he's had a 40% nerf, and he's going to get a 20% buff, effectively, in the coming days or week. So, with this, it's 360k damage, total damage, 15% rifle damage, 13% crit damage, and 6% damage to armor. Perfect lucky shot. We know what that does. You miss your shots. Yes, guys, you miss them. 100% chance they're back in the mag when you're in cover. And again, with this, guys, what I recommend, if you are primarily running with the Baker's Dozen, this is your primary weapon, what I would do is I would try and get Fox's Prayer, knee pads, so you get that extra 8% damage or wherever it may be. Now, in terms of mods, critical hit chance, optimal range, critical hit chance are the mods of choice. Again, you want to build up as much crit as possible, so I'm hitting very hard with my critical hit damage. Now let's take a look at the skills, short and sweet. So we've got the Banshee Pulse. With that, again, that's a 30-meter range, 5-second duration. That helps, that 5 second, just that cause of, again, that kind of uncertainty in an opponent's mind. And then shred them with your Dark Winter. 20-second cooldown with that bad boy. And then my lovely, jubbly Fixer Drone. With that, it doesn't give me much health. I don't care. It's not what it's about. What this is about is buffing my companion talent. That 15% weapon damage is there pretty much all the time. 25-second cooldown as well. Happy days. That means, again, when you die, which will happen because you're squishy, but you will take out a few of them guys before they do take you down. But still, you will garner that back quite quickly. So it's quite easy in all fairness. In terms of mods on these, just duration, health, and armor repair. And on the Banshee Pulse, I believe it is, again, the radius and effect duration. So they're the skills, guys. Get nothing to write home about. We've forgot the backup boomstick. It looks nice. I don't use it. There you go. And then we look at the stats. So the stats, let's take a look at the stats. Dark Winter, 60% critical hit damage, 136.8% critical hit damage. Nice. I like that. 73.7% headshot damage. Within that 15-meter range, you will shred. You're really going to shred, guys. 93k base damage. Freaking crikey, that's a lot. I'm guessing some of you agents out there have got that multiplied by 10. I don't know, but still, I'm bound to hear about it in the comments section. But still, I'm happy with this setup. It works a dream for me. Now, 92.4% all weapons damage bonus. Again, I just feel there, piping slippers, that is a lot of damage. A hell of a lot of damage. And plus your 37%. So that's all in all around about 130% kind of total weapon damage. I like it. I really do. It hits so hard. Again, you can take off 15, 30% and make yourself a little bit more survivable. You know, that survival instinct in the DC if you want. Or conflict, get yourself over 1 million armor. But you're losing again 15 or 30% weapon damage. And for me, I just like to melt people. And this build really, really does. You've seen the gameplay, it melts. And then my armor regen is just about 5k, which is again because of the one piece one attribute on my chest piece. 7357 armor on kill. And there you go. This is my build. There's no skill haste, nothing like that. It's not that kind of build. It's just fecking shred and build. That's it. The SMG shredder. That's the one. That's the title of the video. There you go. Happy days. But guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. This shreds. It does. I'm having so much fun with this build. It's just brilliant. Yeah, I go down. And some people, they've emoted on me on, screw you, woo. Yeah, it happens. I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm killing people in the process. And I'm loving this setup. Guys, test it out for yourself in conflict. It's a lot of fun. Survivability, yeah, minimal, but still, who cares? It's all about killing people, and this build shreds. And I'll show you now in the range. Right, let's get to the DPS. Let's change this to elite. And let's see raw damage. Let's get 10 meters. And you see with that now, in terms of the damage, 267k, it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. And you see, you keep going up and up and up. It's about 320k before any bonuses. Now let's just proc companion. $360k damage. That's your crit. 360k crit. And again, I'm a potato man, so let's look at these headshots. 445k headshots. I mean, Wowzers. If you're on PC, then try this build out. I implore you to try this build out because it shreds. Especially if you've got better aim than me. I'm sure you have. I'm sure this build will shred. It will shred for you. And I'm having a lot of fun with this build in PvP. But guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Drop the thumbs doodle. And of course, drop the woo bomb on the subscribe button. Ding the bell. Notified when I upload. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.